Do you remember the first time the two of you met each other?
No.
I think it was probably in the 70s up in the Bay Area. But really, I think it wasn't until you moved down to LA that we started becoming close. My name is June Hibino.
My name is Kimi.
And we are both members of Nikkei Progressive's Electoral Committee.
The history of what Japanese Americans have gone through in this country and the fact that our parents and grandparents were in camp. You know, we were put into camp unjustly. It definitely relates to my activism.
Now I view the rounding up of our community as a subchapter in a racial pathology that began long before Asian Americans arrived on this country's shores.
Manzanar is a place where all of our rights were taken away. And one way that we can try to stop that from happening again is by voting and getting good people into different offices at all different levels.
Looking towards this year's elections, I think the cost of not participating would be very bad.
Especially for some of the issues we're involved in, like reparations. It's very tied to the elections because you need people who are going to support it in order for the legislation to pass.
Going back in history and understanding how much people sacrificed and struggled for the right to vote, for people to just not care, disrespects all the stuff that has happened before.
I agree with the political stand that people want to make by not voting, but I think the reality is that it's going to have a huge impact if people don't vote.
That's not the only thing people can do. They should get involved in other struggles, community struggles, on campus, in your labor unions or your workplaces, and building up the grassroots movements and solidarity between movements and communities.
Some changes take a long time.
Even though, you know, Kimi and I are older, maybe we try to pace ourselves a little more, but I feel like it's important to still be active, to still try. Kimi has fed me over the years, which I greatly appreciate.
You're a good cook too.
Yeah, but I hardly ever invite you over to eat my food.